Okay, so I think I have this figured out now. Hey, boys and girls, miss you all very much. I'm trying out this new app called Screencastify, so I can hopefully do a quick review with you before you start your a math exercise. So, with metric conversions, we use our King, and I'm not very good at writing with this, so bear with me. Henry died unusually. You can use by here for base units, but I was taught using the U for units, so either one's okay. So King Henry died unusually drinking chocolate milk. Now we do need all of these prefixes with our metric conversions, but we're really only going to focus on a few of them. K, the prefix for our K, for our king is kilo. We're going to focus on our base units right here in the middle. And C, I always forget about centimeters or centi for centimeters, centiliters, or centigrams. And then M stands for milli. So we're going to use this conversion table for all three of our base units, for meters, liters, and grams. Remember, meters measures length, liters measures capacity or volume, same thing, and then our grams measure weight. No, our grams do not measure weight, they measure mass, because there is a big difference between mass and weight. Do you remember what that difference is? Mass is not affected by gravity, and your weight is affected by gravity. So if we were to take a field trip to the moon, our mass would stay the same, but the gravity would be different because there is less gravity on the moon. So I would weigh a lot less on the moon than I weigh here, but I don't magically change into the matter that makes me up doesn't change whenever I go to the moon. So my mass stays the same. All right, so let's take a look at this. Remember, in the metric system, it is as easy as moving a decimal. So let's look at number 1. 10 meters equals to how many centimeters? If you're confused as to which one is larger, just take a look at our chart right here. So in the middle, think about your base units, where we start. If we move to the left, we're getting larger. If we move to the right, we're getting smaller. So it's just like place value. The farther out to the left we go, the bigger we're getting. The farther to the right we go, the smaller we're getting. All right, so let's take a look before I run out of time. With number 1, let me get my pen here. Let's get a different color. All right, 10 meters equals to how many centimeters? So if we look at where our meters is at, which is in our base units, and our centimeters, we can see that meters is farther to the left, so it's bigger. So I'm going from big to small, which, if you remember in customary, means to multiply it all. So we can just move our decimal, and just like place value, every time we move it, we will either get larger by 10 times or smaller by 10 times. So let me rewrite my 10 meters with my imaginary decimal behind it. I'm going to move from meters to centimeters. So my meters is right here, meters, liters, and grams. And I've got to move to centimeters. So let's see how many spaces I'm going to move my decimal to the right. Okay, so I'm making my meters smaller into centimeters. So I'm moving from meters to centimeters. So 1, 2. So let's take and move that decimal 2 spots to the right. 1, 2. So now, instead of my decimal being right here, it is right here. I have 2 empty spots right here, but I have to show that empty means, that distracted me. I have to show that there is nothing there, which means I need 2 zeros in there. So 10 meters is equal to 1,000 centimeters. There you go. Hope this helps.